Kampala. Are you ready? The wait is over. The new shopping giant has arrived.
Welcome to China Mart Supermarket, officially opening this 20th May 2026 at Oasis Mall, first floor, Yusuflule Road, opposite Garden City. Discover a complete modern shopping world with over 35 fully stocked sectors, all under one roof. From home essentials, electronic, kitchenware, beauty products, fashion, groceries, and much more.
And guess what? From the 20th to 26th May, enjoy a massive 20% discount on all products store-wide. Everything you need in one elegant shopping destination.
Enjoy pocket-friendly prices, premium customer care, a modern shopping experience, and ample parking space for your convenience.
Why move from shop to shop when the world of shopping is now in one place? China Mart Supermarket. More than a supermarket, a complete lifestyle shopping destination. China Mart Supermarket. Super much.
Ikop bakube babifanani olikwenda bifanani birungi bakukube bakwize ti oli munoni omukolo bagukolere olina kwandula olina nankani bya wedding olina graduation nibo bofirirwa so kwenda kukola nankani send of decent wesimbye omukalulu decent funaba ikop abo bulwo bayito batako tubateko tuli kujja mukulonda era tibasasula be kale sasula olikwenda bya bululu yes bakukube mukuba ni poster ate bana mukuba poster olikwenda bana dinedo kubutundu bali mu poster anguli mutunigira muko chali wifi ani chali wa mwazira sente yasina nokumuyamba oyo omusada eri ekindi aba ikop olikwenda poster kale bana butundu bali billboard jamba na ife aba business card mudikola nteno naba akolene ya nedo debeta bolochuwa dindi bolochuwa chechimu ne business card ate kalenda muandika ku t-shirt.
Follow us on Instagram at Ecop Photography or call +256 702 935 078. Don't forget, they do it smart. Book with us today.
And branding at Print Creations. From custom gift sets to unique promotional items, creative signages and general printing, we've got everything you need to elevate your brand. Visit us at Chum Towers, Suite 70 on Kuruma Road, Lighthouse, Suites D14, D15 and F13. We offer a wide range of stationery supplies, awards and a vintage collection that stands out. Call us today at 0934 893 333 or WhatsApp 0702 683 317. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram and X at Print Creations. Print Creations, where quality, excellence and uniqueness meet.
All of the things they talk, I know they care. Say what I do if you know they care.
By the way, what is your name?
My name is Bosco.
Yeah.
Shivara.
Ngagobine nkoko aina katungulu aina nakambi
Basenga babayitote
Bikini mama demo.
obuya
Ela kadebe katu kaneba kama bikini mama demo. Yafudiga dem come over.
These are the cases that I usually want to attend to, but they don't usually come in my office.
naye kiryoke
Lwaki oli mungatemu?
Wemba ngenda okubuka bwenti okusinziira yempa gia n'ensinziira bwenti putulu
Okwesa putu. Bwemira fo. Gwoba oliko yenna. Bamukujjako mufu. Oyaba awedde. Mukuddukako oyinamu ne gia.
Twetaagamuko ku money power. Ngezanga amagi
Amavumbe. Bulaba bekalakasa. Bayingiremu wakati tekawo obuko ogubalagala baveewo. Kino kyenkoze nange neesiba baaba. You do as you wish. Please.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jeanette Umar Kasule, a member from the Elite Little Hijabis. We are proud of our religion Islam and we believe in decency. I believe we can secure the next generation through the Little Hijabis. Registration is ongoing. Please, our dear parents, bring your children and sign them in for the Little Hijabis. Don't make them miss this one chance that they will have in their entire life. and training will start on 20th of July.
Beyond the hijab. Polygamy mumukwasaganya mutya.
Polygamy atabuka abantu ne bayomba.
Ebiswa gitwerega.
Al-khabithatu lil-khabithina wat-tayyibatu lit-tayyibina.
Omukazi omubi wa musajja mubi.
N'omulungi wa mulungi. N'ekikuuma obufumbo. Sebyo bye batubuulirira basenga. Nti genda musenge mbuno fumba mbuno mbwa? No.
Ki
one kimutawaanya kitiibwa ki.
Ate ekiri bwe kityo nti Allah buli kyeyateekako essira tekibeeramu bwangu, however kibaamu magezi.
bagiyita beyond the hijab. Waleno abaana ab'obusiraamu abawala bakubuulira bye bayitamu mu bizinensi mbu bakasitoma mubafuna mbu ate bayitirivu naye enninnya gye mulinnya ennyonyi abaasooka mu bizinensi ze mulimu si bwe balinnya ennyonyi. Mukikola mutya mu buli ssaawa muba ku busuubuzi.
Nze bwe mba neetuukidde it's cheaper and more convenient nti nfuna kyenjagala ekinsatisfying
bwezo zonna nojja nazo
n'ekibalo kyange n'enkibala.
Beyond the hijab tuli ku executive media. Subscribinga, likinga, bomalo sharinge.
Full body workouts ku Monday gye tubaamu. Keep locked up, come for aerobic classes, guys. The class is massive, guys. Fitness mode on. Kigenda kuba kirala. Monday to Friday nga birimu.
Don't miss out. We have the best coaches.
Fitness mode on.
Diggy 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 da 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 diggy da. Wanna back dance floor, come take it. Diggy 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 da 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 diggy da. Bigger biggie boy, come pepeta. It's a girl Karakasita, Mama Sita at King Mama, and one local executive media on the RealTime show with the Endowoozayo. Don't touch the dial. Maximum to the world.
Now, if at all you are within 20 to 35 and you have had sex or unprotected intercourse with your partner for 1 year and tofunye olubuto, you don't even have to wait to be 30. You get it? It's not like you have to say, let me first make 35 years. If you're 28, you've had sex for 1 year with your partner, you've not got pregnant, that's a good reason for you to go and find out why are you not getting pregnant. But it depends from the act. Are you having regular sex? Are you using contraception? If you're not, why are you not getting pregnant? 1 year down the road, genda. Most times when couples come and tell me, doctor, I have failed to get pregnant. As a doctor, I want to know why. Because tosobola kujanjaba something you don't know the cause. You get it? And that's where the problem happens from. Many people want to treat. Maybe they have taken long without getting pregnant. Never genda, never gula, edagala, esembeza maji. But you do not know if you have that problem. That medicine of kusembeza ringa maji, the one people buy, the so-called clomid or clomiphene, waliwo endala bagita letrozole, that medicine is only reserved for people who have hormonal imbalance or what we call irregular periods or what we call polycystic ovarian syndrome formerly.
Waliwo akangamba ko doctor ako.
Hey, student, you have forgotten.
So, subira buli omu ali bulungi kamera nkola.
Akulindemu omuntu bw'aba akola mulinde.
Bannange ogamba ki wamma? Health chat ne doctor yatubulako nsooka mbalopera, doctor yabula, doctor nangoba, ekirala bampa ba doctor ba luzungu.
You know, they told us ever since you went abroad.
Even
the accent you came back with.
Nothing changed, but the other doctor last time was talking about Ania.
I saw you trying to to listen closer.
You know, when you're listening to English, you have to be attentive. Kuba bonoonye ekibuuzo ekirala ekiddako si bye bino ebyaffe eby'Oluganda. I almost collapsed.
I was looking at you with the producer. Are we surviving this?
No guys, better than attentive. Ani ya Nandi one. Because I was so attentive on that day.
I think it was the accent. Because the doctor's accent was really, you know what I'm saying? Some of this.
Yeah. Me, I was, yeah. The interview was done.
Then the doctor asked, are there any questions?
No.
Let's be serious.
So, Dr. Eladu tumulina olunaku olwaleero njagala Dr. ayogere ku bugumba. Bakiyita bugumba in Uganda. Mu Luzungu kibeera barren.
Okay.
So, ndirentegeera nti ndi barren. Like I confirm.
So, for any couple out there, especially if you're less than 35 years of age, we would like you to come or to start suspecting that you're barren if you've taken over 6 months and you're having regular sexual intercourse without using contraception. That this person, the woman, has been having sex regularly with her husband for 6 months.
Regularly, that's how many times a week?
Okay. So let's say, usually we say about 2 to 3 times a week. Okay? About 2 to 3 times a week. And this person, so if they are above 35 years of age, we only consider 6 months. Now, if they are below 35 years of age, that should at least be for 1 year. So you've been having sex regularly, you are not on family planning, you've spent 1 year, you have not got pregnant, then we think there is a problem. So in the science world, there is the word barren is so, it's a very hard word, because if you look at it from English, barren means that you can never get pregnant.
Yes.
Which take it.
You can never have kids.
And yet we look at it from a point of infertility. Do you have a problem with your fertility? Yes. And that is when you've taken 1 year, you've been having sex regularly 2 to 3 times a week, and you're not using any contraception. Then we think there is a problem. Now, for us to say that completely there is nothing we can do, we can only say that in Gatumazo evaluation we have assessed. We have done the necessary tests to know that we have checked this, we have checked this, and maybe everything is okay. Then we say, okay, there is unexplained infertility. In fact, when we look at fertility, there is what we call male factor infertility. That when a couple comes, the problem of the fertility is because of the man. Then there's what we call female factor infertility. That when a couple comes, we check and find that why the couple is not conceiving is because the woman has a problem. Then you can have for both. You find that the woman has a problem, the man may also have a problem. Okay? But then there's what we call unexplained infertility. For unexplained infertility, the couple has no problem from the tests. The woman has done all the tests. Ngazona ziri fine. She's able to produce an egg. The tubes are okay. Nabana is fine. Okay? The husband has done a sperm test. Nacho chiri fine. Then we say, okay, from our tests, we cannot find the cause. So that is unexplained infertility. And it can occur in about 1 in 10 couples. Okay, 1 in 10 couples can present with unexplained infertility. So I think that's really how I can try to explain the barrenness that you.
So doctor, like nzijayo dyesuubinga omukyala, like expectations zange, like as a woman, at what age nengamba nti I might be barren, because I've seen women in 30s and she's saying I'm barren.
So again, Zubeda, I want you to change. When you say barren, it's a very hard word.
Anti chiwe chiri doctor.
Nanti kati You cannot say barren when someone has not gone through the checkups.
But they said I've gone through the checkups, and that's what the doctors are saying.
So if you're asking about the age to consider, the most reproductive ages for women are between the 20 to about 35. And I think we've sung the song.
Yes.
I don't know if you still
20
remember.
to 35, yes, that is that one I remember, doctor. Don't be worried.
Yeah, so 20 to 35 are that's the period we would like for a woman to be able to have children. The egg quality is very good at that time. Okay, you have very good reserves of the eggs, you get it. Beyond 35, the quality starts reducing and the egg reserves starts also going down. In fact, after 35, there is a very steep decline of the number of eggs that you have as a woman. Now, of course, so that's a very safe window for a woman for us to say to have children. Now, if at all you are within 20 to 35 and you have had sex or unprotected intercourse with your partner for 1 year and tofunye olubuto, you don't even have to wait to be 30. You get it? It's not like you have to say, let me first make 35 years. If you're 28, you've had sex for 1 year with your partner, you've not got pregnant, that's a good reason for you to go and find out why are you not getting pregnant. So don't wait for 35 years of age, don't wait for 30 years of age, but it depends from the act. Are you having regular sex? Are you using contraception? If you're not, why are you not getting pregnant? 1 year down the road, genda
bakukebere.
Yeah.
So kitegeeza doctor, infertility omuntu talina kwejanjaba.
Infertility, for most times when couples come and tell me, doctor, I have failed to get pregnant. As a doctor, I want to know why. Because tosobola kujanjaba something you don't know the cause. You get it? And that's where the problem happens from. Many people want to treat, maybe they have taken long without getting pregnant, never gained and never gula eddagala esembeza maji. But you do not know if you have that problem. That medicine of kusembeza maji, the one people buy, the so-called clomid or clomiphene, waliwo endala bagita letrozole, that medicine is only reserved for people who have hormonal imbalance, or what we call irregular periods, or what we call polycystic ovarian syndrome formerly.
Wali wakangamba ko doctor ako.
Hey, student, you have forgotten. Yeah, so that medicine, esemeza maji, is usually best used by people who have so-called hormonal imbalance. Okay? Yeah, but not everyone should be using that medicine. Because
so it's the doctor to prescribe
it. It is the doctor. So the doctor must take you, do the necessary tests. Then after, the doctor has to say, hey, kakati, you are not ovulating. And because you're not ovulating, you could be having hormonal imbalance. Maybe it is the polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you're having hormonal imbalance because you're not ovulating, they can give you a dagala so that you can ovulate. So that is when that medicine is helpful to you. But you find someone, they don't know why they are not getting pregnant. Naye agenda ku pharmacy n'agamba njagala eddagala esobola kusembeza amagi.
Yasomye ku
ChatGPT oba ku TikTok. And maybe the neighbor told them, Omanyi, I took that medicine. So you need to know what is your cause of failing to conceive. Then you can get the right treatment for it.
Okay. So at 46, I have a friend of mine at 46, she's still conceiving and she's still giving birth.
Yes.
Age ya menopause etandikira kumeka in this generation.
Okay. The average age of menopause is about 50 to about 55.
Oh.
Yes. But menopause follows your maternal side. For example, if your mother is still alive, the age at which she gets into menopause is likely to be the age when you will also get into menopause.
Wow.
Because there's a genetic correlation or link between the mother side and menopause. So if your mother is alive, you can find out when she got into menopause. If she went into menopause at 60, there are high chances now even you're going to extend up to 60.
Mm.
If she went into menopause early at 45, there are high chances you will also get into menopause around that time. You get it. But the average age in our setting is about 50 to 55 years of age.
50 to
55.
55. 46 nganda ba doctor baba beriranye. Muntu akyaba akyaconceiving. Ate nga mwana talina buzibu. Nga the baby is okay. Kitegeeza n'amagi gaba gabadde malungi.
Even age is very important, but it doesn't mean that every old person who gets pregnant will get a disabled baby. You get it? We discourage, of course, having children near menopause because the eggs have stayed there for a long time. Okay? But it doesn't mean that if you have a child at 46 that your child will have a problem. Not necessarily. But the chances of that baby having a problem increases. You get it, eh? For example, you've seen Down syndrome.
Yes.
Okay, those babies who have different the way the shape and all that. There are babies who are born with defects in the heart, maybe defects in the spine.
You don't help them during the pregnancy.
It is difficult. I know of a surgeon in the US who corrected, I think, a heart defect when the baby was still in the womb.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that is how specialized some places are. Yeah, but of course, in our setting, it's almost impossible. That if your baby has a problem in our setting, we have not reached that level.
You have to go to America.
If you have the resources, we will either send you to US or UK or India or one of those places where they have the technology and the training to actually try and solve those problems. But even when you have a problem, sometimes we want to discuss with the children's doctors because there are some conditions that can be fixed after you've given birth. Okay? You may find the baby has a hole in the heart, but that hole will not kill the baby. So such a mother, if she knows early, mwana ina
ekituli ku
mutima, that mother can prepare. She can save the money so that by the time she gives birth, the baby is taken for surgery and that can be fixed. You get it? There are other conditions that are not compatible with life. It means that even if you carry the pregnancy for 9 months, that baby is not going to survive. Yes. So when we do the tests during the pregnancy, we can find out, I say, this baby has this problem. Then we discuss with the children's specialists, the peds. We ask them, can this baby survive? This baby with these problems. Then if they say the baby will not likely survive, then we speak to the couple and we tell them, Mwanawo aina 1, 2, 3 things. This baby is not going to survive after childbirth. Would you like for this pregnancy to continue? Because it's provided within the law that if a baby has abnormalities, that is a pregnancy that can be stopped. You get it? So we discuss with the couple, and sometimes the couple will tell you, Nedam Sao, I don't want this pregnancy because the baby has problems that can survive. And so we are allowed to work as a team and ensure that this pregnancy does not continue. Okay? So those are the variations that exist.
So, doctor, endometriosis. Someone called me, nangamba, by a patient, aina endometriosis,
Yes.
aina pus, bad smell, blood, nga sekyabijjukira. Endometriosis nga sekyamujjukira. Chechi.
I've come with my paper. Today I don't have the iPad. Maybe I thought you would bring from Turkey.
iPad yo mukwano.
You forgot about us?
No. When is your birthday?
What if I say tomorrow?
When is your birthday, doctor?
We shall go to that. So, I'm just going to draw something here. Zubeda, they taught this in primary 4. So I want to see if you remember.
Ovaries.
Okay. You do remember.
I do remember some things.
So you have seen something like this before, okay? So this is what we call the reproductive system of a woman. Which parts you mentioned? Ovary. So this is the ovary. What else do you know?
Fallopian tube.
Yeah, very good.
Uterus.
Very good.
Enough,
Yeah,
doctor.
enough. So endometriosis, the lining of the uterus, the one which bleeds, buli mwezi, is called the endometrium. Okay. So in the womb there is a part of the womb that is washed away every month when a woman goes into her periods.
Okay.
That area is this part. That is called the endometrium. The cells in this area are very unique. The cells that are inside that are washed away every month are very unique cells. They are only supposed to belong munabana and nowhere else. Why? Because these cells respond to hormones. There are hormones that are produced from the ovaries to instruct the uterus to prepare to receive a baby. So the preparation is when that uterus starts storing blood. In preparation, we're going to get a visitor. Why? Because blood contains food, oxygen, nutrients, glucose, fat, and all that. So that inside layer called the endometrium will store blood. If you don't get pregnant, that blood is washed away. And then the process repeats itself again next month.
Okay.
Like that. That's why you have monthly bleeding.
Okay.
Okay? Now, if these cells of the endometrium migrate from here and they get out of the navana, let's say they go to the ovary, okay? And they start growing there. Or they go outside of the uterus and they start growing there. Or they go to the vienda, which is near the navana, and they start growing there. So if these cells migrate from here and they go any other part of the body, those cells will keep responding to the other hormones that are produced from the ovary. So meaning as this part is preparing to receive the visitor by storing blood, even wherever these cells are, they will start storing blood. So that when you start bleeding mu periods, ogenda bleeding one outside of the uterus, you'll bleed in the ovary, you'll bleed in the bienda, you'll bleed in the chest if the cells have entered the chest, you'll bleed in the brain if it has entered the brain, you'll bleed in the wherever those cells have gone to, ogenda funa bleeding. Now that bleeding is so uncomfortable that it will trigger pain. Because you're not supposed to bleed anywhere else apart from the uterus.
Pains like periods.
So that's why we keep telling girls and women out there, do not normalize painful periods. Because if you have painful periods, we want to be sure, do you have endometriosis or not? Endometriosis means that these cells are growing away from the uterus. They're somewhere outside. And that bleeding triggers too much pain. Now, if you keep bleeding almost every month, you're bleeding in the intestines, you're bleeding in the ovaries, those structures start getting swollen, inflamed. Then they start disorganizing these other structures nearby.
Tamanyi endometriosis kyekyoba.
Wali olowooza kyeki?
Tamanyi oba bizimba.
Nedda.
Kati bwekimera eno doctor like ogambye bwekijja nekimera eno ngo bleeding eno. So mu mawuggwe no bleeding in the lungs. Do you feel the menstruation in the lungs? So
because if you bleed in the lungs, what happens if wherever that bleeding happens from, it is going to trigger pain. So that person, if endometriosis is in the lungs, agenda funa chest pain. Buli mwezi. Every time that you may even find that maybe the lungs even start filling up with blood. So that person ends up getting difficulty okusa. Okay? If it is in the head, agenda funa headaches. nga buli period
yagamba mu periods omutwe gumuluma
too much headaches, and also we're not sure, are you bleeding in the brain? Okay, there are those who get constipation. Every time they go into the periods, afuna constipation. So you may find that you have endometriosis mubienda. So endometriosis is a very serious condition. And you know, the funny thing is that it takes over 10 to 12 years for people to confirm endometriosis.
Anti baba manyi tichirino momento okuluma in the period.
So you find someone has pain, nebagamba nedda.
Where
with you? Oh, you know, Guma, you have to be a woman. And they tell, don't take painkillers. Nga, you're suffering. Imagine having this problem for 12 years, 10 years. What damage do you think it would have caused to other structures? So that's why most of them will present with too much pain. They will be depressed every time they go into the periods. They are frightened, they're in fear. You get it? If the endometriosis is around the vagina, they will have painful sex. If it is in the intestines, they will have constipation. You get it? They will have pain all the time, murubuto. And sometimes they will even present with failing to get pregnant.
Kati chechi lwaki abagano funa olubuto doctor?
Because
pain.
Not the pain, but because of that continuous damage that is happening, continuous damage. If the endometriosis is in the ovaries, it will even make the ovary to funa cyst. So the ovary gets very swollen. Okay? And the ovary even the position of the ovary gets disorganized. No funa what we call adhesions or scars murubuto. So all that disorganization makes it difficult for that person to get pregnant.
So bagikebera batya endometriosis, doctor?
That is a very good question.
Yes, very good student.
So in the past we used to depend on laparoscopy. Nuclear laparoscopy, where we use cameras to check inside. We would use that to confirm, to look and see where is the endometriosis. But currently, a scan is what we call an endometriosis scan. A scan that is done by someone who is trained to look for endometriosis can actually identify where the endometriosis is.
In the whole body?
Especially if it is in the abdomen, in the rubuto. Okay? If we think it's in the chest, sometimes we do maybe it could be a CT scan, you get it, or an MRI of the chest to find out. Okay, if there is, because we call them lesions, they're like swellings, areas that have gotten swollen over time because of the constant bleeding and all that. Okay, so those are, but especially in the abdomen, we now rely on a scan. There's an endometriosis scan that a skilled person can do to find out if you have endometriosis. Now, if that scan is not good enough, then we can use laparoscopy. Camera to go and check mubienda twin endometriosis, more ovaries. Do we have endometriosis? You get it. You can use the camera to actually see where the endometriosis is.
So, doctor, why is she having a bad smell?
So now the endometriosis does not necessarily give you, yes, it causes pain and all that, but unless if there are other complications that the patient has.
Apart from what she's saying.
From endometriosis. There could be something else that she has, or maybe let's say she had a surgery or something was done and then it didn't go well. So now, because if you start getting pus is infection.
Infection?
Yes.
Pus?
Whatever
not
you
gonorrhea.
have pus. Practically, gonorrhea is infection.
No, it's not infection.
That's chengamba. For you.
Sexually transmitted disease.
Infection. Disease is infection.
Hey.
STI. Yeah. Sexually transmitted infection. So gonorrhea is infection.
Sign of bwenzi. Adultery. Dr. Tobabikiria, that is a sign of adultery.
Yes. The STI is... Are you sure it's adultery? What if
gonorrhea?
What if he's a Hajj and he has 4 akis?
It's also a sign of adultery.
From who now?
From one woman to another.
I will not manage Zubeda. But so if there is pus, any place that has pus, if it's in the hand and you have pus in the hand, it means there was an infection in that area. It means that bacteria entered there, it's causing an infection and pus formed. If you have pus in the stomach, it means there was an infection that entered the stomach area and formed pus. So wherever there is pus, whoever has pus, it means that there was an infection in that place. So if that person has pus, she could be having an infection. You get it? That maybe was not treated well or something. On top of the endometriosis.
Oh, kati yene yera like endometriosis. Na infection yemeterwa n'okunywa.
Yes, even the infection can actually give you a foul smell.
But give it an infection here, doctor, apart from gonorrhea.
There's a chlamydia.
Chlamydia ni gani?
Okay.
Na STI?
Yes.
Mopia?
Ese mopia.
Anti, doctor, mbadde manyi gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV, ne nani ono?
Nani?
Candida.
But Candida is not necessarily sexually transmitted.
Candida
is mostly hygiene and immunity.
Okay.
Yeah. So what ne chlamydia?
Chlamydia akola atya?
Is your homework. but chlamydia is one of those infections that actually can be transmitted sexually still and can actually affect the uterus and affect the tubes. It's one of those infections.
Gankambwe.
Yeah.
Negenda ku uterus speed weight.
Uterus, net tubes. Actually, most of the women who have tubal blockage or blocked tubes are because of either gonorrhea or chlamydia.
But lwaki gonorrhea lwawo okulaga mu bakazi, doctor?
It shows. Gonorrhea is one of those diseases that shows very quickly because the gonorrhea...
In men?
Even in women.
But in women it doesn't.
No.
But in men they even cry.
Gonorrhea reproduces so fast that within 2 to 4 days, you have the symptoms. You have a bad discharge. Now, I think in men, because they're not used to seeing the discharges. See, women have number discharge.
Even they have strong pains.
In the men.
They can't,
because you see, when that gonorrhea enters men, it affects the part where the susu passes.
They cry.
So that part forms pus. Secondly, when they're passing the susu, they feel too much pain. And thirdly, it can even form scars and it can narrow the area where the susu passes. So they start having little urine coming out.
They start crying with one tear.
Which is different, especially for women, because if you have gonorrhea, it goes into the uterus.
Yes, with women it is very okay.
So you may be right that it may not be very
one
severe.
Of the reasons we see that men have done adultery, gonorrhea.
Today you're on men adultery so much.
Gonorrhea, my friend who had gonorrhea. They are in Chikoni, Makerere. He got gonorrhea.
Yeah, but gonorrhea is not as common as it used to be those days.
Yeah.
Those days, it was so bad.
Now they are treating the infections.
Yes.
We didn't know
and the antibiotics are there. Those days, antibiotics were not there. But now
antibiotics cannot treat gonorrhea.
It can.
It can. Without injections.
Yeah, antibiotics can.
For swallowing.
Yeah, you can even do swallowing, you can do injections, depends. Yeah.
Okay. So, doctor, endometriosis, bamujanja bakola surgeries?
Yeah, so in terms of managing, first, it's very important to confirm endometriosis. Because, like I told you, many women go for a long period of time with pain. And they have told them it is okay. Culture. And when they see you crying because of pain, they think you're a weak woman, you're in a change. But we are telling people out there, do not normalize pain, especially in the periods. At least come and they check. Let them be sure antitoina endometriosis. Now, if they do find endometriosis, one of the things is that wherever this lesion, we call them lesions, wherever these endometriosis lesions are, we need to deal with them.
How?
Because if we leave it there, it is going to continue as menopause. So the best way of dealing with endometriosis is by excision. Removing it from that place.
Then she needs a surgery.
But also sometimes
fear for surgery.
Yeah, people fear surgery.
recovery time is simple.
Because it depends on also how extensive the endometriosis is. Well, there are usually about 4 stages of endometriosis. If you have stage 4, stage 3 endometriosis, of course the recovery may be a bit slow.
Birimu stages.
Yeah, what stages? My endometriosis.
Bano nduddewo 12 years, 13 years.
You may find that you already have what we call deep infiltrative endometriosis, or really, like serious endometriosis. But stage 1, you may find that there's just maybe one lesion, maybe just on top of the navana, or so that one is easy. When you remove it, we expect the person to get back fine and all.
Doctor.
There's recurrence of endometriosis depending on how the surgery has been done. Okay.
Doctor, don't start. Muntu waba akoze surgery kintu kinyuma kudda bannange.
Yes, but let me tell you, after surgery, most of these women will have really bearable periods. Because the main thing is that you want to control pain. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, you want to control pain, but also sometimes you want to help this person conceive. You get it? Want them to conceive, and you want to really manage the other complications that have been caused by endometriosis. And I can guarantee you, if the surgery has been done by a good doctor who has undergone training in endometriosis surgery, you find that the quality of life is so much better. These people even go ahead and conceive. You get it?
After surgery?
Yes, after the surgery.
Oh, good news.
So the surgery is very important. And of course, the longer you take, the more complex sometimes the disease.
How is the surgery?
Laparoscopy.
How long do I take in the hospital?
It depends on how extensive. If the endometriosis was not extensive, you may even take 1 day in hospital. But if it's extensive endometriosis, that has involved the intestines. And we have to cut off that area of the intestines. You may take about 3 to 5 days in hospital.
Ngabaku monitoring.
Yes.
So after the surgery, everything is okay.
We will let you go home. Then you come back for review, follow-up in the clinics. Then now, if you want to conceive, we start you on that journey of helping you to conceive.
Then the pains?
Usually, after the surgery, you find that the pains are really...
Forever? They are going forever?
Not entirely. Okay. Yeah, but the pains are much different after the surgery. But sometimes also there are people we put on treatment. Okay, after the surgery, we put you on treatment for some time. You get it to help with the total clearance of the endometriosis.
Yeah. So kati endometriosis nkategedde doctor kati ngenda kuddayo nkabannyonnyole.
So ko kidemu mu Luganda.
So endometriosis ye pain gy'ofuna ng'ogenze periods, omusaayi guba tegukyava mu uterus mu nnabaana nga gugenzeeko wabweru, like mu byenda, like ku magi. So kati n'omala n'ofuna pain kubanga the blood is not coming from the uterus only. And so
kakati
mbyonyonyodde bufwera.
You were almost near.
This person where the blood
this person will still afuna periods. There is bleeding. Asigara maybe afuna periods. Asigara ngafuna periods.
But yeyongerako period ye.
Now the difference is that on top of just having the normal periods,
yes,
these cells that are supposed to be washed out, some of them are growing from other places.
And they're also bleeding.
They're also bleeding.
Yes.
Thank you. But you were saying it different in Uganda. My Uganda is not.
You had.
First change it properly. Explain like this.
Okay. So, omusaayi guba guva ne wano. Si wano wokka in the uterus.
So there is a bleeding, whether mu lubuto, whether mu byenda, wherever the endometriosis is. So that bleeding, ovaries, whatever that. So that bleeding is what causes too much pain.
So because we gubanga guva no pain ebera no mo.
Usually the pain is bearable, yes.
Afuna mbaka pain zibi chobo buli no.
And the pain should not really stop you from doing what you're doing, maybe going to work and all that. But if you reach a point in
Uroge periods obera ku kitanda.
Obera ku kitanda bakuteka ku drip,
vomiting.
So you better come and then.
So doctor omuntu oba mukebera nga yita bidina tayina endometriosis. Nenga atalwala in periods. Abera dehydrated, vomiting, abera toya badde ki.
So, of course, there's what we call dysmenorrhea. So, what
Dysmalaria?
Malaria.
Dysmenorrhea.
You know it.
Yes.
So, this.
But I don't know the meaning.
It's okay, I'm coming. So, in a normal lady, normal woman, when you bleed or ogenze mu period, okay, the uterus is supposed to contract so that it stops bleeding, so that you don't bleed endlessly. So normally, kasita ogenze mu period, there are some contractions, nga cramps, ebibawo nabaana. Okay? Those contractions help with making sure until you don't bleed too much. Normally, naturally. Now, people have got different pain levels. Waliwo afuna, the uterus contracts, na afuna very little pain. Okay? Then waliwo, the uterus contracts and she feels a lot of pain. Okay? But taina any other cause of that pain.
Yes.
Okay? So there are those who, so if there is no any other cause, we say that is primary dysmenorrhea. And true for inner pain in periods. Now, yours, over time, it's going to change. It will get fine. Okay? Then there are people who have what we call secondary dysmenorrhea, meaning there is a problem for that pain. For example, omuntu alina ebizimba. So if you have fibroids, munabana. If you have fibroids in the uterus, during periods, of course you bleed, but remember the uterus is trying to contract. It's like you're trying to press your hand over a stone. When you squeeze that stone, you will feel some pain.
Yes.
So one of the other causes of secondary dysmenorrhea is fibroids. So twin endometriosis is one, then there are fibroids. Okay? Then there's another condition called adenomyosis. Adenomyosis. Okay? Yes. So those are some of the conditions that can cause you pain. It's just not endometriosis. So even when we do the scan for endometriosis, we're trying to find out, is there another cause of this pain?
Apart from
endometriosis alone. Because you may be there and going bizimba, so many fibroids, that every time you're going into periods, you feel too much pain, and it's just fibroids. And normally when you remove the fibroids, the pain goes away. Not in everyone. Yes.
It depends on the person's
the recurrence of fibroids is about 3 out of 10 people get recurrence. So meaning 7 out of 10 do not get a recurrence of fibroids.
Okay. And people fear the surgeries.
They should not fear.
Okay. So Dr. Lera yogedde ku endometriosis ne yakinganye nno. N'okuba you cannot conceive. Yolabe programu ate ojja kubeera nga oteekamu ekibuuzo Dr. tubeere nga tumubuuza next week. Kuba omanyi Dr. ennaku zino wabbula.
Night komyewo. You had also gone, yes.
Me, I had gone to check, but I came back. Okay. You also went. I didn't know whether you came back or not.
No, but we are back. We are here.
Back. We are here.
So our viewers, please, next week we are here.
So how is the YouTube doing?
The YouTube is doing well. Please subscribe. You have so many people in your YouTube. Right? Send
please
some of them.
Subscribe to Dr. Eladu.
Yes.
YouTube channel. The TikTok, how is the TikTok doing?
Is doing so wonderful. We are almost getting to 20,000 followers.
Hey, Banangi.
Yes.
What about the subscribers on YouTube?
The producer will say, I think they're almost getting to 300. They're almost getting to 300.
You're there?
Not yet, but
you're there.
Slowly. Like, share and comment and subscribe.
Yes, and press that button of notification.
That bell is the
bell. The bell. Okay. So thank you very much. You are very welcome. Musibe bulungi mweraba.
Kai.
Executive Media. Focus, innovate, succeed.